So this is MLP RPG Fighting as Unknown. It's a game. It's a fan-made game. So what is MLP RPG? It's a classical role-playing game. It's very classical, so I will show you some of the screenshots of the game. So this is MLP RPG, and the other one is just normal classic other RPG that you can see the graphic difference. Even though it's classical, it's not that classical as it sounds. And you can see all the particle effects of the game. And this is a more screenshot. As you can compare it to, like, left would be like normal classical RPG game, and on the right would be MLP RPG. And for combat, you can already see there's a huge difference. And you see, Final Fantasy VII is a very popular game, but you see there's a huge difference in combat. And MLP RPG uses unique combat system that is only in existence for MLP RPG. So you won't be able to see such combat system anywhere else. This is it. I mean, I made it, and I'll show you the game demo later. And you know MLP RPG is 800 MB. Anyways. And it contains 1 million lines of code. Photoshop only has 3,000. I mean 300,000. And MLP RPG have 1 million lines of code. And there's stuff that I'm just gonna skip. And what's next to come? And since this is the game spirit. To make it fair, because they made Twilight and other coins, so in a sense it would be unfair to make all the ponies, to not have wins. So this would be the design. It would be like following up to the show, like Twilight will have horn, and other ponies will have magical wings to just and you can fly in the game. Yeah, and I cannot talk about much of spoiler for the game because the game is not yet released. So basically the game is separated into two parts. First part is already released, and the first part was a demo, basically just to show like what's in the game, but the part 2 is a real actual game. And part 2 is like 100 times better than part 1. You can download part 1 right now. It's just gonna be a normal game, but for the part 2, it's gonna be much, much better. And I'm going to show a demo of part 2. And how many developers for this game? Take a guess.
25.
4.
34. 4? How many developers for this game? 4. You guys all think it's 4?
1.
Actually, I designed the game. 95% of the game, I designed it. So basically, the game is like all the website, game database, and advertisements, CGI, video trailers. Everything is done one person, and that's me, and I did 95% of them. And if you know like Fighting is Magic, everyone knows, right? They have like 20 developers, and they took how long? I mean, 2 years, and they haven't put up the game. For this game, to be exact, 7 months, 1 developer. I'm a researcher, and I'm a full-time college student, and I designed this game within 7 months. And so basically, right now I'm trying to get people to join the team and look at what you can do. If you're an artist, you can do game spirits and you can do to GUI. And if you're an animator, you can just make game cutscenes and voice actor. Actually, this game is voice acted by Rena Chen, if you know her. And for programmers, I'm going to do all the programming for this game. So, and yeah, that's good. And there's a little story for this game. Is that a few months ago, there's a person who asked me, "Can I join the development team? Is it possible?" I mean, okay. And when I asked him, "What do you have? What kind of knowledge do you have regarding game design?" He just said, "I have nothing." But after talking to him for several hours, let's see, if you're good at drawing, I told him, if you're good at drawing or something, at least try. Even if it sounds like you don't know anything, you can still try and end up. He actually draw custom character spirit for this game, as you can see right here, the Pinkie Pie. He actually draw the Pinkie Pie, and yeah, I mean, for the games works, how do I say this? Normal people doesn't know how to draw the spirits. It takes, even though it looks very easy, but in reality it's really, really hard to draw the spirits. Like for myself, I had to admit that I suck at drawing. It took me hours just to draw something like this, but it's just not gonna work because you have to flow, the animation, the movement, etc. You have to flow. And the game for the part 1, this is statistics. Like 60% of the player believes this game need more advertisement. How do I say it? Fighting is magic, that game. That game, how is it? They get so much of their work that even anything they design, they get millions of views. For our game, we don't get much. So, okay, let's play the game.
Yeah.
Before that, let's play the trailer and see if it works. Sorry. Anyone know this anime? No one? To be honest, I'm an anime fan, so... One of the things that there is a connection. Yeah, conference code. What's up? Oh, I didn't buy it. So this is a game. It looks very, I don't know, just... So let's play the game. First time it's gonna install our game phone. So this is one game audio to be on our because actually 1 second. selection. There's supposed to be sound effect, like voice acting, but I'm not sure what exactly. So basically, you start the game with difficulty selection. If you're a hardcore player, you will go for like the extreme, but I'm not gonna show it here. So I'm going normal. Running pressure. Right. There's supposed to be music, but it's we'll be doing the tutorial as for the start. Right now, you actually need the code to play the game, so it's called the game beta access code, so I'm gonna use my own for Oh yeah, I see why. Oh, never mind. The game audio is not playing correctly. Great. That's not good because it's. That's possible. I can do this. You want to tether? Alright, now this is the game website, gaming, and there it is. Anyways, I'm gonna close the game and I will jump to the trailers before we play the game. So this is a trailer for the game 1 year ago. Since 2012. This is 2013. You can see the game is just very, very outdated. It's version 0.1, so you can see right now it's supposed to be version 2.0. That's pretty much about it for the trailer. You can watch it at home, but there are other trailers I'm going to show you that's much better. One second. My playlist didn't register, but that's fine because I'm just gonna do it all the way. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the trailers off. It's finally part 2 trailer. This is the game. This is the newest trailer of the game, but still outdated. Slowly rendering. The game contains over 200 items. It's like a MMORPG. player because the trainer, you see I have 1 million HP, that's because I'm hacking. Because I don't play the game. For those who don't know, I never play the game. I only develop the game. So basically I never finish the game. I never play the game. It's kind of awkward because people who design game actually play their own game, but I don't have the time. But yeah, I guess that's normal because designing the game is the same as playing the game. So even for the monsters, I had to ask somebody else to do it. Like players actually have to play the game, write a guideline for like this monster to have 5,000 HP to put in this game. To be like more challenging, I have to like go with their. I will just cut the sound for now because it's too noisy. You can try it at home. And we'll have to start all over again because I mistyped the beta code. So, to retype the code. Let's hope that this time. Is that O or Q? Okay, my bad, because it's supposed to capitalize. Q, 2, I. Let's hope this works. Oh yeah, okay. Now we can play the game. Now the game is verified. And if you don't know this game, have multiplayer. So, which is epic because you can literally, we'll talk about it later. So basically this is Derpy Who's tutorial Iceland. Let's move around. And you can hold shift to dash. You can see there's a truck. Okay, I'm gonna enable some of those. Points or mana, and what's unique about it is EP, it's energy point, or you can use question point if you prefer, and it grants you special moves. After that you can see if there's a combo, you can activate the combo to gain special effects. For example, if I use more EP. Which one do you want to use? And you can see there are special effects along with the stats that you're getting. And those special effects can grant you like double damage, double defense, or whatever. And you can see you get EXP and SP. For SP, you use it to buy skills. you customize your own character. Basically, there are a lot of customization, even housing. You can build your own house in this game. And I'm going to show you part of the game. So let's see. And you get sushi tray. And there are over 200 drops. So basically, every time you find a weapon, it's going to give you different drops. And that drop table is, I think, it's one of the most complicated drop table ever created in RPG. So after fighting the people and shelter how to do you agree? Nothing's better. Anyways, there are mining and fishing in this game. That, for example, you can mine stuff, and there are also achievements that I'm going to show you. Right now there's an animation. Let's skip all of that. And there are actually transportation in this game, such as boat, for example. You can actually do a boat in this game. This map is very big. I'm not going to show you all of it. This is only like 10% of this map. There's a secret area in this map that I don't want to spoil. And there are weapon upgrade tokens. I'm going to show you like, how this works really. So this is the end of the tutorial. I'm going to show you the menu really quick. You have all this stuff that you have access to in the game. Achievement in this game is very unique. Everything you do are recorded and they can be seen online without permission, right? For example, there are challenges in the game that people who can achieve, like certain round can get recorded as top 5 players. There are a lot of stuff like that. For statistics, there are currently 6 players playing the game right now. You can see the graph right here, and everything happens in the game. It's recorded and sent to the website. So basically, I think you can do anything else. This is my in the game, you can select whatever opponent you like. The most likable is Fluttershy because 27.3 million players. Just Fluttershy. And rarity is like, as most players, most of the players are normal difficulty. Stuff like that, yeah. And yeah, the game combat have been played over 400,000 times. Basically, there are 400,000 battles. And this is an achievement that you have access to, like 500 battles, 300, 500 wide walk steps, like all this achievement, and you get rewarded for doing all the achievements. Like also, you can do, you actually get achievement from one achievement. So basically, it's like achievementception. And the music player, most of the music are made by fans of music would you like to play? Dishwasher?
That's like you.
I don't know where is it. Like,
Well, back to my home.
and you can set it for like combat if you want to listen to it. When you combat, you can listen to it and etc. You start off with a spear, but you can upgrade it. I'm going to show you like how to upgrade items. This function only in MLP RPG because it's 13. You can upgrade item from here. You can just choose it and whichever item. And you can see it become bloody spear. They have extra bonuses, and this is one of the game functionality. So let's progress with the game. And this is a cutscene. It's an interactive cutscene basically. Now you're going to Cantalon. We're done. And the shadow is broken right now, you can see. Define physics. There are other characters like Koge. And Violet. Unique item. And for this chest, every time you open it, it gives you randomly generated item. So you never get the same item. It's a unique function for the game. I'm not gonna explore too much. It's just. Yeah, I'm not going to go explore, so I'm just going to go right to it. Celestia, of course. Eventually, the lines will be voice acted. So that's eventually. So actually, some lines are voice acted, like Milo, but it doesn't seem to show up, it doesn't play. On the speaker for some reason. This game features some twisted storyline. And twisted doesn't mean it's 18 plus, but I actually go around the storyline of the show. So the storyline of the game is gonna be similar to the show, but it's gonna be different in certain aspects. For example, right now it shows that Nona was trained by the enemy rather than herself. So you'll get to see it in the game. And this game is available for download right now. I'm gonna show you. going to choose game functionalities. I'm going to cheat the game a bit, so I'm going to use all of the codes are registered online. So this game is basically every time you enter code, the game context the game, you can get the item. For example, the item I just registered is admin. This is a place I test all the functionalities of the game, like NPC, to make sure it works. Oh yeah, I can't save the game using I just cheated so you get all the characters on you instead of getting them later. One thing I'm going to show you is skill upgrade. As you can see, you only have so much skills. Like right now you have like 3 skills overall, and the alternatives are around combat skills. But there's skill mastery. This is the place where you get all the customized skill. Like you can buy skill with your skill point, and like you can see right here, like you can buy them, and every time you buy them, you unlock new skills. There are a ton of skills, for example, level 1, level 2, level 3. And you have to actually do some research before you purchase a skill, because you don't want a skill that you're not going to use. And there are teleport beacon, you can place beacon anywhere in the map, and it's going to, teleport you back. And there are passive ability as well, for example. Because I cheated, I get all the skill points. So basically, every time you buy, the more skill you unlock, the more skill you will get, like you'll unlock. And there's something like Rebirth. Rebirth is a special skill that basically resets your character, but give you a super strong bonus. And after you purchase all the skills, you can activate it anytime you want. For example, leadership. And it will give you 3% counter rate and for all the bonus. And you can activate them here. Like you can activate advanced mastery, skill, and we will be appearing from. You see this is activated. I'm going to show you the housing in this game. There are many mini games. For example, light up. You can light up your surrounding areas, celestial mines, lots of dungeons, and you can air drones and air drones. And there are 5 pinky pie mini game. I'm not gonna show it, but you can play yours later. This is player housing. It's not your company, but
Herpy?
Intentional skills, for example, gift or friendship, try to the item. You receive an upgraded weapon. I think you just got MLP bow. Oh yeah, you can wear shield as a bow. So you can, so many items can be customize your admin weapon, it give you 1 million life points, so just for the purpose of that's also Wikipedia. There are items. Yeah, there are a lot of items. I'm not even sure. You gotta check some. This is basically the particle effect of the game. I'm going to show you the combat. Let's see. Second flat. Missed it. And all this can be purchased. See, after you purchase levels, Space Shadow level 3, level 1 and level 2 is automatically removed, so you only get to use that's good. Anyways, the time is really short, so I'm just gonna tell you like where you can get the game right now instead of. So basically, this is a website. Actually, this game was on EQD and Equestria over 5 times. So but right now, recently, I don't have time to like ask them to post the game again. So basically, you can get the game from this website, and you can just download it, and you can get your access code right away. Like every time you visit this page, you get access code for this game. So basically, you can just download the game. Right? Yeah. So this is the game. And do you have any question about the game? Like, I have been talking for 45 minutes. Let's put a line here, and I will answer all of your questions. Any question about the game? Raise your hand. Yeah.
How long did it take you to start it off? Like, how long have you been working on it?
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah, I basically work on the game 30 minutes per day for 7 months. I do things very fast, so don't compare. And raise your hand. Any questions? Yes? Yeah, the game, basically you just download the file. All you have to do is extract the game and you are able to play it right after you download it. You don't even have to install anything. Yes?
You said you were looking for people to help with certain projects. How do we contact you about that?
Oh yeah, you remember the website. Like, this is the website and gaming. Basically, I'm gonna show you like everything else. Our website have a form. I'm a web designer for interest, and you can basically ask anywhere here. Like you can ask us or WordPress. You can just email me or anything. Everything's on the website. You can check form or you can check the WordPress for information. Yes? Yes, it's Windows only. I don't have a Mac, so I can't verify if it works on a Mac. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I might be able to do that, but it really depends on the demand. I can literally upgrade this game anytime I want, but just demand. If the demand is high, I can do You want multiplayer, I can add multiplayer. If you want a 3D game, I can do that. But right now it's Windows only. Okay. Any more questions? Just ask anything you have in mind.
Are there like numbers that go into the game, such as strength, agility?
Yes. I didn't show you the level up. After you level up, you get to add special, like you get to choose more HP, more magic, more attack, etc. There are 4 attributes that you can add to it. And any of you already played the game before or heard of it? Raise your hand if you heard about the game before this panel. Oh, there's some. Where did you heard about the game? EQD or Equestria Gaming? Equestria. Okay, any more questions? Just come up and ask me. Or raise your hand. Yes?
Did you write all the story?
Yes, I do write my own story, but there are other people who help me with the story as well. But again, I'm the person who decided 95% of the game. 5% of everything else is from whatever. There are actually quite a lot of people who contributed to 5% of the game. I'm going to show you. Okay, never mind. There is no time, so more questions. Yes?
Are there any like original characters in the game, or is it all just canon stuff?
Right now there is no original characters, but because original characters needs character spirit sheets, and we don't have artists to do that. Again, I suck at drawing, even though I'm really good at editing. Yes. There are music producers for the game, but they are not really good at what they're doing. So in essence, right now we're using stuff from the fan base. Like MLP RPG provide nearly 90% of the pictures in the game. Some of the pictures I made them, but not all of them. I designed like 10% of the pictures. Yes, more questions? Yes?
Is that part of the plot line, or is that because somebody was there to draw?
What do you think?
I saw some people writing dialogue.
No, I'm sure that's not really. Other questions? Anything about the game, any requests. Again, we have like 9 minutes to ask. To be honest, I'm really good at internet loss. I never lose any of the. I have been doing, but let's just say I know how to handle all the copyright issues. And no questions.
You said that is the game primarily online? Is it multiplayer?
Yeah.
The game is it primarily online, or is it a single player game?
Right now it's 99% single player. But as demand for multiplayer grows, I will add everything else. Again, this game is not very popular. You know, even though I work on it. It's not very popular, it needs more push, and I believe you guys can actually help me push the game out. But again, if there is nobody who are willing to contribute to the game, the progress is going to be very, very slow. And again, this game is not the only game I designed. This is like one of many games I designed that is available to the public for free. So basically, yeah. As more people want to play the game, more page views, I can actually make this game much, much better. Questions?
How far along till you can get it on Steam Greenlight?
What?
I saw something on the website not too long ago about the Steam Greenlight project, about being $100 or something. What's the progress on that?
Steam Greenlight. Yeah, we didn't get enough money for that. So, and right now I'm still collecting, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna cancel that because we don't need that. Questions? Any questions? What? I won't be here tomorrow. I'm only here for today. Questions? Any question about the game? What do you think about the panel compared to other panels? I need some ratings. Do you think it's good? Average? Average? I think it's average. How's the video? Are there any internet issues? Again, I didn't show much about the game, and there are actually weapon enhancement, armor enhancement, weapon upgrade, armor upgrade. They're separate. That you have now have access to it in game. But the game is very big. When you go home, you'll realize the game is about 20 hours of gameplay, even if you don't rush the game. And after part 2 is completed, there will be about 100 hours of gameplay. Again, part 1 that is available right now is just a demonstration. The real game is part 2. Questions? Again, questions? Ask anything? Raise your hand, please. Yes? The game is completed 50%. All the map for part 2 is completed. All I have to do is add events, like event programming, like storyline, more bosses, more monsters, and etc. Again, I don't want to spoil anyone, but the game is the best. There are many MLP RPG, for example, MLP RPG, Element of Harmony. You ever heard about that game? So, okay. And that game, in comparison, MLP RPG is much better. Yeah, it's much better. Yes? Did you raise your hand? Yeah, it's a free world exploring RPG game, but there is no specific genre for that game. There is no specific, like, it have to be a certain genre or anything. So basically, it's just classical RPG. Questions? And if you answer questions, free soda. So basically, if you ask questions, you get free soda because there are like 3 minutes left. So yes.
Who's your favorite pony?
Probably. And you can soda company. Yeah. Yes?
What like your analysis in developing the game?
This is an RPG maker. It said it's highly customized. Highly customized is basically, I changed pretty much everything comes with default. So basically, it's part of custom. Questions? Yes?
Where does the game take place? Is it in Equestria or is it in...
Oh yeah, the game takes place in Earth and Equestria, but mainly Equestria. Part 1 is basically Earth, too much about Earth, but in part 2 is everything is gonna be in Equestria and other dimensions.
Also, is the source available?
The game is not open source. Yeah, sort of. Yes?
Are the art assets that are in there right now, is final art assets, so you can
Right.
Assets.
art assets,
I mean
like background art and
for the vectors, picture art for the game is all from MLP Vector Club or from Brony.
are those going to be in the final version of the game?
Probably, because they don't have any artists. And again, I cannot do everything. I already did so much for design and everything, but again, if I'm the only developer, if there are 2 developers, the game will be double better. Getting it? Like, if you do the math, I mean, 1 developer probably did so much, all of this. If you have like 2 or 3 or 4 developers, then the game is gonna be, it's a probably commercial grade game if you think about it. And Soda? Yes?
Will there be any mods for the game?
Mods?
Yeah. Like, will people be able to like modify it at all?
You can modify the music of the game, but you cannot modify everything else. The game is encrypted. I encrypted the game, so there's no way you can do too much modification unless somebody to break the code. That's not possible. Although that's a challenge. If anyone who can decrypt the game, I'm gonna give him a $50 PayPal gift card, whatever. Just put it on forum and say you cracked the game. I'm just gonna send you the money. But that's not possible. Okay. Anyways, anyone else? Questions? Okay, that's Oh yeah, you can ask me about after the panel as well. I'll be here around 4 o'clock after. I'll be walking around. So if you have any questions that you don't feel like asking right now, you can do that. All right, that's it. Thank you for coming, and hope you see you again someday. I really enjoyed the convention. Thank you for the convention staff. Oh yeah, there's a gift code, and if you see QLA 2013 on the game, you get a free item, unique item.